This is called brute force hacking the 5 club routine.
Hey everyone, welcome to Behind the Scenes of Faking the Gatto 5 Club Routine. I'm Jason Garfield. I decided to do this video because, well, I hadn't practiced in about 2 months. I was getting bored of the proper training videos, so I wanted to do something a little fun and see if I could actually do it. To the best of my recollection, I haven't tried to get a run of 5 club back crosses and doubles since, since that episode of Fast Food with Jay Gilligan. But I've done, 6 whole practice sessions for 5 club back crosses and doubles since January 30th, 2020. So I was getting a little burned out. That is sarcasm. Anyway, to make it an extra challenge, I had to do it outside and on an uneven dirt mound. So watch for a lot of awkward and embarrassing stumbling as I attempt to 360 and 180. After watching this footage, I have an interesting statistic. 60% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. You can change that right now and make Christmas come early for me by clicking on the subscription button and notification bell. Thanks a bunch, and now sit back, relax, and watch me go through about an hour of torture trying to brute force attack the Gatto 5 Club routine. Today we're focusing on the routine that was performed in the 1989 Baltimore IJA public show. That was also the year the Passing Zone won the teams competition. It's also the same year that I got last place in the individuals, but we don't have to talk about that right now. Right now we're trying to recreate an incredibly difficult 5 club routine. Now the first fail was hoping that I could figure out how to modify the brightness settings on these Vision Glow clubs after arriving at the park. Looks like it was too bright either way, so next time I'll try to pull this off right at sunset, because extra pressure is what I need to make this easier. And one of the things I noticed right away was that my left-hand throws were sabotaging everything. Too low, too narrow, too fast. It had all the twos. My left hand is the terrible twos. So I had to think about fixing that while shooting this. Otherwise, it just wasn't going to happen.
Alright, we're getting there. The first thing I'm going to shoot is the 20 catches of back crosses, because if I can't get that, there's no point in doing the rest, which is ostensibly easier. So first I'm going to see if I can get 20 catches of 5 club back crosses and doubles and then back into the basic pattern. And then I'll start the 3-up 180. Then, we'll cut to a bunch of different angles for the rest of it. After about 20 minutes of practice, it seems possible that I'll be able to get 20 back crosses.
And once I fix the left hand just a little, not perfect, but getting it just a little better, just a little higher, just a little more wide.
I was like 21 or 22. I had to go past 20 because it was too messed up to get back into the basic pattern.
Just a little slower. Then the length of the runs increased a lot. Now they're still too low and too fast, but they're a little wider, just a bit higher, and maybe a bit slower, and that allowed me to run it longer.
The only limiting factors right now on if this is going to happen or not is, not even sunlight, because they're glow clubs. So it's just strength and battery power. I could stay here after I run out of battery power, and then I won't have any witnesses, but at least, I wouldn't do it unless the camera's on, so.
It will take a long-term effort to correct the left hand so that they equal the right, and only then will this trick look pretty. It can't look rushed and uncertain. That's no fun to watch. It should look like it's easy. That's when you've got it down. Not this frantic race to catch the clubs before they overspin.
That's 20 throws, not 20 catches. I've noticed that when the wind dies down, the throws become a little more accurate. There might be something to that. I'm blaming my shirt on that one. The 20th throw hit my shirt. I had to make a 21st throw. Also, now I'm prepared that the 20th throw is going to be coming from the left. Ugly but close, but not really because it was ugly. That was 20, but am I happy with that 20?
No, you are not, but you're going to take it because although it was inevitable that given enough tries you'd get 20 catches, it's not inevitable that they'll get any better. So let's move on, and then at the end, if there's time, we'll try to get lucky with a cleaner run. Okay, so now it's time for the beginning. The 3-up 360 and then the 3-up 180. I should be able to get both of those in one shot, and maybe the start to the right-handed back crosses. Now the biggest challenge I'm facing right now is turning on this big, uneven mound of dirt, and then later trying to juggle clubs with dirty, dusty dirt handles. But excuses won't get this trick done. Only indefatigable, obdurate, temerarious persistence will. So let's continue beating that dead horse until it comes back to life.
Oh, come on.
Now right here I decided that this routine needed some kind of opening move. You know, since I'm not getting the 5th club thrown to me and going into 5 from holding 4, something that says, check this out, I'm definitely going to get these tricks on this try.
Could use that, I might use that. I'm going to do the ending now, then I'm going to go back to the beginning.
So I'm just trying to get 2 moves here, the very ending, another 3-up 180, and then that tuck under the arms 360 flourishy bow thingy, which is proving to be a challenge.
Of course. Too wide.
Not bad, but there was a collision on the 180, so let's keep trying. I guess we'll take this one with the stumbling front cross grapevine sort of move. Graceful. I am ready for the big time.
All right, and now we go back to the beginning.
So here's the beginning that I settled on. Back to the audience, so we start off looking at the beautiful art on the back of my jersey, turn around, and then we're off to the races. Literally. Anyone notice the irony in wearing a shirt that says World Champion Juggler and not being able to juggle? That's probably not irony, but it's funnier to pretend that it is.
Oh my God, I can't spin on this. Oh my God.
Okay, we got the beginning and the end. Now we just need 5 back crosses from the right and then 5 back crosses from the left.
I didn't know I did a side kick in this routine.
Fortunately, I had a stand-in to help me set up the shot and the focus, so I didn't waste too much time doing that. Well, that was pretty good. Nope, apparently I thought I could do better. I guess we'll find out. I don't know, was that better? I mean, I guess I thought so. On to the left hand. Oh, right. At first I thought I needed to connect the last throw of the right-handed back crosses to the first throw of the left-handed back crosses. Looks like I ditched that idea after the first try, which is a good thing because I didn't need to do that at all. It's a good exercise, but don't need it when you're brute force attacking this routine. Sure, why not? Go for it. Look how hopeful I still am. After decades of empirical evidence that this will not happen, it's also that same empirical evidence that tells me that there is a small chance it might. To wonder why I don't buy lottery tickets more often. I mean, this isn't even the angle that I would use it in, even if I did get it, so why am I even trying? I don't know. I wasn't sure if I liked that angle, and since this was the last thing that I needed to do, and it didn't take too long, I shot it again from the side. Way too crooked. Them's like Galchenko back crosses. Ooh, snap. There he goes again, hoping for another miracle.
Is my head in it?
Yeah, except your shoes.
That's
So I thought maybe a close-up would be a nice change and show the art on the jersey and a close-up with the back crosses.
Miss.
Thanks.
But it ended up looking too different from the rest of the scene, so this was mostly just extra practice.
No, go more to the right.
This way?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, good. About.
And of course, who can't resist going for the jackpot yet again? Not bad, but also not necessary. Since now I had all my shots, I thought, well, let's try to get a better run of 20 back crosses. Spoiler, I did not. And here's how much time I spent trying. But since the right and the left hands went pretty fast, I think maybe next time I can try to get both in the same shot and maybe even the 20 back crosses. So all the back crosses in just one shot. Wouldn't that be something? Kind of like a performance. Except it wouldn't be on the first try, most likely. And here's how much total time I spent brute force attacking the Gatto 5 Club routine today. Now I will try this again. It's a lot more fun than real practice, and since I'm not on a regular practice routine and have no indoor space to practice in, I'm okay wasting my time with this, but I think next time I will try to practice the back crosses a little by trying to get 5 and then 10 perfect throws before going for 20. Now I know my weakness. I mean, I suppose I've always known. But now I know what I need to do. I will get them left-hand throws high, slow, and wide, and match my right-hand throws, and maybe try to improve on those as well. So for the next brute force attack of this routine, I'm going to try to get at least both sets of one-handed back crosses in the same shot, and then hope for a miracle and continue with the full 20. But you know what's even easier than that? Hitting the like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell. That's something you could do right now with no practice at all and on the first try, and that will fuel me to try this again. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.